Hello and welcome, fellow humans, to continuation of our Let's Play of the Direwolf20 1.20 mod pack. And this is episode 27, if I have that correct. And in a pouring rain, it's fitting weather for laying to rest Fang, who died during the last episode, and I've kind of prepared a site over here for him. And Jaw is here mourning the loss of his partner. And similar to Bo, I have a similar type of guest grave with their belongings in there, and final stone to close the coffin, and a little bit of a note. Fang was with us, was really made for the Wilden boss fight, and we did that at Twilight Forest where he was well suited. He was well suited for it. Not here, somewhat not here in the overworld. And he was killed in the last episode when we took on a whole series of wardens, and I thought he'd be fine, and he was not. So I think I'll put the final stone on here and have a moment of silence in respect for our fallen hero. Thank you. Do the same type of sign here. He was around from episode 22 to 26. He was, as I said, he really was brought into being the Wilden fight, and then we did the dungeon crawl, and that was his last thing he got to do. Fang the bodyguard. He was Bo's revenge. So I guess the next bodyguard would be Fang and Bo's revenge. I didn't put rest in peace on there. I could change that. Get down here. I just can't I just bring that back? No. Where'd that go now? Okay. Okay. And there's only one Wilden walker here around to guard them. They really are not durable enough to be used on a regular basis, and even in this environment of not being that hostile and stuff like that, so it's just too much for them. I had to use actual bodyguards from golems, from all the golems mod, and I've got a lot of echo shards from the last episode, and I actually have had a warden spawner running in this mob grinder for quite some time, and we have a huge quantity. If you go look really quickly of their drops, so a huge quantity of the shards, about 144,000. Then basically everything else, you've got a large quantity. And today's the day we finally get into autocrafting and an inventory system that can do autocrafting. And so I plan to do a refined storage and AE2. Here's to brief you updates. This wrench from Supplementaries is the only wrench I can find that can turn these chests. We right click it on the chest, we can rotate it all the way around, and I can say that all these chests are facing the right direction. Put that back in there. And I needed gas tiers. That's right, I needed a lot of gas tiers to fight the Ender Dragon. Because I wanted a lot of these dragon skins and dragon scales, and the dragon skins are used for making the dragon skin spellbook. I didn't realize that's only for ender spells, so I don't really, we don't need that many, but we have a lot of these spell books from the last one. And it just turns out the one time I actually recorded the fight with the dragon, the Ender Dragon, is that I didn't pick any up. But somehow I killed him. The final killing blow was far away with the bow, and they dropped. I didn't pick them up. So I went back and battled 3 more times. Got a lot of the dragon's breath and got the dragon scales for Forbidden Arcanus and iron spells and spell books. So to get the gas tiers for this, I actually went to the end, the nether, and got a swab of a gas, made the spawn egg, and then on the way out of the hyperbox, I right-clicked the spawn egg into the wall. Gas died in the wall, and I did not get any tiers from it. So I went and spawned the ritual from cultism, and then got a swab of that, and a couple swabs apparently, and made a spawner out of that one, and spawned a bunch of those guys in and just killed them with my sword, and got this looting 3 on it, nothing too high, and got a lot of gas tiers that way. That's the way I ended up doing that. Get that, and then I took out the dormant creeper spore, which is, it doesn't seem to make me immune to explosion damage. I'm not sure what's going on there. And I did make a temp pad in hopes that I get access to a menu that it's supposed to have. So you don't have to find this thing in a dungeon chest somewhere. You can actually make this thing. It gives you access to the same menu. I was hoping to be able to change the colors and set favorites, because there is a hotkey for opening up directly your favorite. So I can go directly home this way, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't know. I'm going to update that. But I found this arrow of Butterfingers, and it's just hilarious. I guess it makes the mobs drop their weapons. So let's grab all of this good stuff out, and we're going to get this started. I think the power goes into the controller, because other things have to be connected to this power. Yeah, I think that's right. And it's on already? It's got power somehow. Oh, it's got power from being charged wirelessly, probably. Anyway, get it on the network. It's not using anything yet. And these things take power just from being next to each other. So I put the disk drive right next to it. And now we can make some drives and other things that we need. I want to get up to 16K. So we need three 1K, 3 4K, and we're going to need 9 1K. That's how that works. So I have 9. Oh, we don't have to do that. Okay. We can go directly to the 4K. Okay. Probably need probably put all this stuff in there. Oh, that's why I need the power, because don't I have the furnace? Yeah, I made this furnace over here, and this furnace is going to be automated right over here. I need to shift right click if I'm doing wrong. And this needs the upgrade in here, so we can accept power. We'll deal with that other stuff later. So I think it needs to be broken out, put back down. Yeah, there it goes, connected. And so I'm going to automate all the things over here that need to be cooked for refined storage, so that we can make lots of good refined storage things and then go right back in the system. All right, so I think that's all for that. Yeah, so that's fine. Oh, you got to 4K. Can I make another 4K, or am I missing things? No. Yeah, it looks like I'm out of something there. What was that? Basic processors. I think we have a lot of basic processors. No, we don't. All right, so how do we make those? Just make me a lot of that. We've got 64 of those. Deal with your energy going on here. Oh, I need to upgrade that. I already have one in my system here. My backpack system. Do I have another right upgrade? Yep, right here. Yeah, so this is flowing way too slowly out of here. Get some power in there right now. There we go. That's more like it. And this should be on auto split. Okay, what's next? 4Ks. We're doing 4Ks, yeah. I think we're done with the 4Ks. 16K. We're missing an improved processor. I don't know if I want to make another stack of those. I don't know if I have that much of this stuff made. I need to make quite a bit of it. I don't know how much slime I actually have. Whatever. These things are fast. Oh, I'm not automatically ejecting that. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. There's no place for it to go anyway, so. Okay, 16K. And then we're just going to unceremoniously shove all of the stuff from the chests. I don't know, but all this stuff is going to go in the inventory system, so to work on that. 16K. All right. I want to put that into. Do we have any other choices here? Yeah, I don't want that. Wait a minute. I didn't want that, but I want this. Storage disk. Oh, you can do it either way. That's fine. Do it that way. That's good. So this is a beginning of like everything changing completely. So a lot of the stuff that's in these storage stores over here, the large chests from the port will have to go into the storage area. And I'm going to do that off camera. It's going to take a long time. And right now we're just going to finish making the components over here. And then off camera, I'll move everything. I'll just show you the good bits of crafting this stuff, which I'm sure no one's seen before. Let's make that. Yeah, okay, I got a grid. Can I make a crafting grid? Yeah, okay. Good, fast progress here. Nice. And I want this on JEI synchronized, but I want it on two-way. So if I type over here, it goes in there. That's definitely, I don't want that. I don't know if it'll keep things. If I search for bricks, go back in, it does keep it good. I like that. That's what I want it. And everything else is probably fine. Okay. What's next? We made a crafting grid. I made the grid. Thanks. Grid, crafting grid. Gas tiers. Next is the crafter, I guess. We need some auto crafting here. I just deleted something. What was that? I don't know. But we need to get a crafter going first. Crafter. We're going to need, I think, one for auto crafting and one for the furnace, and the furnace can just be an iron crafter. I have that here, don't I? No, we have netherite, diamond, gold, white, iron crafter, right? Turn these both into iron. Nice, and we can use that again. We don't have these. Do we have those? I might have those. No, we only have one. How are those made? All right, we've got all of that stuff, I think. Nope. That over here, yeah. Let me make that. Then we need a bunch of these raw things here. I can't order like 16. I don't want to get a stack. What else did we need? These guys. What is that? I'm making so much process by. I made a ton of it, I believe, somewhere. Okay. Bunch of slime. That's binding there. How much of that do I have? All right, a little more stack and a half left. Okay, let's make some of these guys. At least 16 of these. I used up everything I had. It's not going anywhere. I can make an importer, bring them right in the system, and then off camera change everything over and take all the chests down that I can. That's going to take some work to get that stuff straightened out. Okay, we're done. And let's move on to the rest of this. I'm missing a crafter. What happened to that? Yeah. All right, let's go to gold. How far can I push these things? Can I go right to netherite? Are you kidding? Netherite blocks that can easily be rectified. There we go. Right to netherite. Damn. I didn't make enough netherite blocks. There you go. Oh, ran out of netherite. Why did you get 27? Did I run out of gold? I think I'm out of gold. There's one more gold here. Damn, I'm out of gold. Okay. I have no idea. Okay, 28. Eventually I'll move into extra storage crafting system, but right now this is how this is gonna go. Oh, this supposed to be facing down. This can go over here. Oops, not like that. There you go. And that's gonna be facing down, and I have the tool for this. I had it for a long time. Can we you face down? There you go. That's it. All right, and so that should be facing the netherite furnace. Okay, so now we're going to need. I'm going to move that somewhere else. Yeah, over here is good. We're going to need a grid, some other kind of grids. Um, all the colored grids. Come on, what is this? I need the pattern grid, right? Is a pattern? Yeah. You know how to make that? Yeah, pattern grid. So you need pattern grid. Just a pattern. This is all these colors are really annoying. Just a pattern grid. Oh, that's it. Pattern grid. Don't have this. Make that. Yeah, honestly, just need a stack of those things. Out of quartz. Get back in there. Get back in stock. All right, it was right somewhere here. There it is. Do you have a grid? You don't have a grid. I was like, there's no way you have a grid. I have no idea how much I can push that. I didn't just say we ran out of everything just then. There it is. Can you make it now? Yes, you can. All right, pattern grid. Okay, now we have all the recipes can be made here. And we're going to start by all of the processors. What are they called? Yeah. The raw advanced raw processors. Okay, let's go. So that's that. Can I do this here too? Yeah. 2A, I think. Very good. Start with raw. That's a exact. It's a processing one, right? No. It's a regular crafting one. Okay. Yeah, there's no substitution in these things. Just using what you got. And then we want to okay. And we just need that neural one, something. So I suppose this is what it looks like when you do a make an inventory system when you're fabulously wealthy with materials and you've got everything you could ever want. And of course, We don't need the materials to make the recipes over here because there's nothing in this system. Just recipes. That's all we've got. And this should be now set to auto, and it should be in from the top. Oh, in, out. Input, output. Yeah, and all these others is just none. None. Okay, good. What about that neuro thing? Neuro. That's not, that's something else. Yeah, this thing. That's extra storage, this thing. You know how to make those. Yeah, that's why it's blue. Okay, good. We need this thing. You go there, and you go here. Nice. Awesome. So we've got a 16K. Let's go ahead and program how to make these things. 1K processor. Do you know how to make silicon? Yeah, I guess we use quartz for that. $1K thing and glass. What? Just glass, dude. Minecraft glass in a furnace with sand. Drag the sand, not sandstone. The sand's down here. Processing. It doesn't. I don't know if that really matters or what. Yeah, the first thing to automate are the things needed to automate the things for automation. Wrong thing. There we go. I need to make quartz stuff. I think that's everything for. We can now make the 1K. This over here. It doesn't get confused. $1K. You've got everything. Redstone is just a thing. You don't have to make it. All right, up to 1K. And you can put it here in any order. Doesn't matter where they go. You can put acceleration cards in here to make these faster. They're pretty fast. All right, so that's 1K. We know how to make that. Take that off of there. We know how to make that. We know how to make silicon. We made the disk drive. We know how to make that. We know how to make all those. Machine frame. We don't know that yet. I have to do that next. What is this? That eventually will be in the system. All that stuff that needs. Okay, that's done. Yeah, 4K. We can make all that stuff. It's all known. Look at that. It's nice. And then, how far can we push this? Go pretty far. 16K? Yep. It's all built on the previous iteration. So we can go to 16K goes to 30, 64. I'm surprised by that for some reason. That's not 64K worth. But I guess you get a freebie there. You could make all that stuff. And from that we can go to 256, that's reborn storage. And that's pretty good. Don't know how many, oh, I haven't put it in there yet, that's fine. For 256. 6. We're going to start using these extra storage disks for this 1000, right? Okay. Yep. All right, that's enough for now. That's enough for now. So next, off camera, I'm going to transform this Ars Nouveau inventory system over to this refined storage inventory system. Okay, bring you back in here. It's taken a lot longer than I expected to transfer all the items that we have in these chests. This is several quarries combined together, now being fed into the inventory system, and that's as fast as I can run. I think it's the fastest anything can run in the mod pack. It's stacked every tick, so it's transferring 20 stacks every second, and that's out of this chest in the left, and the bottom it's every 2 ticks. And I just turned on the recording, so I just started recording, and there was quite a lag spike. So this is taking quite a bit of FPS to do this, and there's a lot of stuff to transfer. And this is what the inventory system looks like right now. It actually, the first wall is filled up with just, yeah, some of it's just kind of, it's useful, but it's, it's blocks and stuff, or maybe building in the future. A lot of raw ores and things, and process ores will also go in here. And I'm not really being too picky about this. In the past, I would have liked things a certain way and a certain organization and certain thing. Yes, no, I'm just shoving everything in here right now. And it's all going to go in there. I'm just wondering if it was a good idea to fill it now and then try to move it. Because that could be, if that data gets messed up, a lot of materials are lost. So I probably, instead of using the cut and place, will probably do it manually. Actually, this is now connected in here by this really messy cable, and it's got external storage in here. Important thing about that is the priority has to be set pretty high. I didn't do that yet. It should be the highest priority in your entire system. 54.2 megabytes out of 1,109 billion. This external storage. That shows the capacity, I guess, of this external storage system. I never saw that before. That's pretty interesting. All right, so that cable comes all the way back here through this hole, connects to the system through a hole in the wall. And here's the system, the refined storage system as it stands right now. Got the importer here, which I used to put all of these chests that are now gone. Used to be here. They're now in my backpack. They're all empty. Just set them down here. And they had stack upgrade. To pull the stack up per time it would move things. Pull a stack and three speed upgrades. And this is a standard importer, and this is also a standard importer. I have extra storage in here, so you can go up to, I think, 3 levels above this. And this will not, the netherite crafter will not take items directly in, apparently. You have to use import. I knew that last time, I just kind of forgot. If you use an importer to bring things in, I tried a cable, wouldn't do it, so anyway, importer works just fine. And that's got the speed upgrades in there. Eventually it has to be increased because everything that's going to be used by the system will have to be going through this. That's raw, needs raw alloy. It's going to go through that furnace. So it has to be either multiple furnaces or just a really high-speed importer. And I also had to make a larger disk. I got the 64K now. So that's the update. I'll bring it back in when we've got everything moved out of the chests and fully populated, and then we'll go through the process of moving things to other locations. All right, we'll be back in a bit. Okay, we are back, and the inventory system has been has been filled up partially, well, maybe about 30% full of all the stuff we had in our chests. This is the last chest. It's got some things I'm just going to put into the refined storage inventory system. It's on the edge. Some of the things are on the edge, but I'm just not going to put the stuff in there. It's not thousands of materials, hundreds of materials. So the inventory system can handle it. And this is the way it looks. It's kind of a mixture of items. Things are kind of all mixed together. And I prefer to have the blocks all in one spot. But maybe when we move this thing, which the plan is to back up the server first, shut everything down and back up the server, and then move this. And hopefully we don't lose anything. And if we do, we can just go back to the backup and do something different. So that's the plan. So one last detail about this thing is that in the pattern grid, you have a constant need for having patterns in there. And what I did is I learned this trick from some YouTuber. It's not something I came up with. But basically, you have an exporter into this pattern grid in the back of it, connected to the system, and you're just exporting patterns with a crafting card in there. And so this pattern grid never runs out of patterns. And so it's a problem solved. You don't have to deal with it anymore. You have to constantly be making patterns because you're always running out, stuff like that. Okay, the time has come to manage these disks. These disks are full of junk. A lot of this junk should be over in the functional storage system. And anything that belongs over there that has the highest priority will go over there. So let's make the disk manager. And we'll go ahead and make an elite one. And before we start that, we're going to go ahead and take the speed upgrades out of the importer and put them into the crafter. All right, I'm just going to make another. I think that'll do. Let's just go with it. Let's make an elite disk manager. It's going to take 4 disk That's a disk manipulator, I guess is what it's called, not manager. But it's going to take 4 disk. It's going to make 4 disk manipulators and all of this other stuff. That's all the stuff it's going to take. Okay, start. And it's done. All right, it was really fast. I wonder if we should go for the next higher level. Let me see that. Use some 4 blocks of diamonds. We know how to make all that stuff. Of course, now we have infinite patterns in there. Yeah, we'll make the next one. We'll make the next one. Let's put this back in. And let's make the ultra ones. It's going to go really fast. Missing polished granite. Really? Is that part of the recipe? I don't know. I'm going to make some polished granite, I guess. I don't know where that is. Give me some polished granite. And I've got this in here, the stone cutter, in the backpack. And so we can make polished granite. Have I got in that? Polished granite. I'm going with the flow on that one. Okay. Ultra. Yeah. So we can see over here what's happening with the crafting monitor. And it's doing its things. And it's done. It was really fast. Ultra disk manipulator. Slap this down here. All right, so I'm going to take this and put it onto there, and then we'll run it back through again. I'll probably recycle this into another 64K. Actually, let's make another 64K right now. Or 128, what can we make? Can we make a 120? What can we make here? That's 64. Can we make it to 56? Processor binding. We don't know how to make processor binding. That's the problem. I don't know how much slime I have. Processor binding. Slime is very plenty of string, I believe. Not that. 344. That is not a lot. In here. All right. I'm just going to jump up to the next level. Next level is 256, I believe. Yep. Got everything? Go. I'm going to have to put a slime in the mob grinder. Yeah, it's going to be a while. Slime. The slime spawn eggs right here. I'm going to go work on that right now. So if we go in here, this is all off right now. There's only one mob spawner in here, and that's for the warden. And I spawned just an absolute ton of them, so we really don't need any more wardens, I don't think. There you go. And this should be done. There you go. So we need this. And I could make a storage housing, but basically I'm just going to recycle this. Let's get this out of here. Recycle it through, and then I can get the housing back from it. Yep, it's doing its thing. There we go. Hopefully that's what they need. Yeah, there they go. As I just said. We get tons of slimes. All right, now I have to put this into the system so it will actually know what to do with it. That's a hilarious sound. Oh wow, that is a lot of slime. put this right up here. That's a lot of slime real fast. Wow. I'm gonna need some of these. Which is that store? Chameleon. Give me a copper. And I'll take one of those. And how much is that? 75 million. All right, then we'll garbage this stuff. Okay, it's already up to 1,700, the slime. All right. All right. Is this done? Yes. Now that this is done and fully emptied, and everything's onto this 64K, only 27,000 items. That's not bad. So we can right click that, we get the housing back, and we get the 16K storage part, which can be reused. And the next part we craft. Now we have a 256K part here. And I like it. This is extra storage now. This part's and it's black. I like this. For some reason it seems cooler. All right, so we have plenty of room there. We're going to do this one next. Go ahead and slap them there. We can recycle that for the next bit. Go ahead and do this one. And it's done. Nice. They've got 4 chests, 4 different categories of items, and all the stuff that we've all been removed. And I'm going to try to use a cut and paste tool to remove the rest. Let's tape all these boxes up. Can't see what they are. You have to leave them taped. All right, so now we should be able to break them and pick them up as items. Yeah. Do not sort your inventory. Here's a hint. Do not sort your inventory. All right, let's head over to the Lagergeddon place. Do some site preparation here. All right, that's a good spot. We got the chests here ready to go. Gonna bring it. So now we need the cut and paste tool. Put this into cut mode and clear the anchor. It's got to be this block here. There we go. There we go. Should have everything. No, one more. There we go. Cut. Hit the actual cut button. And there it goes. Take the floor. Nice. Wow, that's gone. Here we are. So let's see how this is going to fit in here. It's a bit bigger than I realized. And all I can see is one block right now. But you can see it over there. There it is. It's the I need a guard over here. I'll probably end up getting killed anyway. So this is here. Let's go ahead and anchor that. And then it's way down the ground right now. Bring the Z up. Down? Oh, I'm always wrong about that. It's Y. There we go. What? Where are you now? You're way over there. Was I off? Yeah, I always get turned around geographically. This is the wrong way. Keep coming. As much as you could do with 16, I didn't think that was true. Where is it now? Well, it looks like it's gone. I have to say, it looks like it's gone. It looks like it's totally messed up here, and I have to reset the server back to the old save. All right, so I reset the server, back to the original save, did everything I did previously again, second time and just placed it. It was a little bit nerve-wracking. I totally forgot to record it when I did it, but it just went in, and it seems to have fit in there just right. So this is the path used to go to the Ars Nouveau area, and this went back to the main base. But now it's just it even brought the path here, so it's pretty interesting. It goes right kind of to the waystones. It's pretty cool. And so all of these things are here. The functional storage doors are here, and chests are over here. All right, bring you back in here. We now have all of the storage doors back in place, and kind of by category, with some spaces in between, some empty ones in between to fill in later. And this last one, I'm going to start over here. Yeah, because there's no bottom down there. And it's awkward. And that's everything. Everything's linked over here. Oh, the last thing to do. That's right. The last thing to do is set up the network. I already have the network transmitter over there. I think I'm doing this right. We need a few more things. We need some cable, and we need external storage. Let's put the external storage down here. We'll do it straight up so it doesn't block my path like I did last time. Make this priority at 100 from the very beginning. All right, so next thing is the network receiver. I think I just right click it. Let's try it again. Right here. Notice those lanterns weren't there right away. I had to wait a second for them to spawn in. Things should be quite a bit better here FPS wise. All right, so now we just put this in there, and it's 1,365 blocks away, the network, and we should be able to look in here and see that we have everything in there, and it does. All right, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.